Hello, my name is Penny Douglas, and I'm here this afternoon to talk to you about baby massage. We're going to be, I'm going to be showing you some strokes to show you how to start massaging almost straight away. And I'm going to talk about the benefits of baby massage and the best places to, and how and when and where to do it. So as you can see, I'm sitting on the floor. And I'm sitting on the floor because when a baby is about 2.5, 3 months and they roll over the first time, you do not want to be massaging them on a bed or a kitchen table or a change table. So right from the beginning, as soon as you come home from hospital, you can be on the floor with them and massage them on the floor. And they always know that this is where massage occurs. So think about the environment. You might be sitting, because you're sitting on the floor, there might be a bit of a draft. So always have a cover or something to cover the parts of the body that are exposed and not being massaged. So we'll talk about that as well. So just have an extra cover for them while they're on the towel or something just to cover them. Now you can see that I'm on the floor. I'm trying to make the atmosphere as peaceful and as calm as possible. I probably in a normal situation I wouldn't have a big light shining down, but this is just for the video. Sometimes you can massage in a really quiet, peaceful space. You can play music, you can sing, whatever it is that you enjoy with time to help the time with your baby be the most beneficial. It's useful to take off rings and bracelets and watches just in case you don't scratch your baby's skin. So the other thing that you need to have near you is an oil. So today I'm using the GAIA Natural Baby Sweet Almond Oil. So it's just the baby massage oil. This is a really beautiful, nourishing, organic oil which has a hint of lavender and chamomile, very beneficial for skin and safe as well. So you can introduce this to your baby as soon as they're home from hospital. We're using it throughout many hospitals in Australia. If you want to test whether your baby's whether the oil is safe for your baby, you can do just a little skin test. You just put a drop of oil on this part of their arm here and just watch it for a few minutes. If your baby is going to have a reaction to it, it'll come up in a little red mark straight away. It's highly unlikely, but if you feel that you need to do that, then by all means do. If there is a reaction, just wash it off with water and it'll be fine. So we'll have the oil ready and we're on the floor, we've got no jewelry on and hopefully we won't be interrupted. So what we start with is talking about the benefits of massage. So in massage, what we do, of course, is touch. And touch is the most fundamental way that we communicate with a baby. As soon as your baby is introduced to you or given to you for the first time to hold, you'll be stroking their face or stroking their arms and saying hello to them, stroking their nose, and doing lots of caressing. That's how we communicate right from the beginning. So that touch and the importance of touch goes on for the rest of our lives. So when you're massaging baby, that lovely connection through touch is a very important part of it. The more you massage your baby, the more you deepen the bond with your baby. So you have a time where you're looking at your baby, you're massaging them. You're not rushing to try and change a dirty nappy or get an arm through a sleeve. You're just completely focused on the massage. You can watch your baby's face, you can watch their expressions, work out what they're trying to tell you, and therefore you're learning some of their little quirky idiosyncrasies and the way that they're trying to talk to you. And you'll pick up lots of cues from your baby. Before a baby cries, they send out about 20 little cues to you that they're trying to tell you something. Now, at the beginning, we have no idea what those are. So as you spend time with your baby and massaging your baby, you'll pick up these little messages. They might be, I've got a wet nappy, I'm really hungry, I'm really overtired, I really don't want to be here. Whatever it is, they're trying to tell you you can respond to them. So that's a really good benefit of baby massage. It also means that you can communicate with your baby. You can speak to your baby in your native language. There's lots of us that speak different languages at home. So by all means, massage could be in your native tongue that maybe you speak at home as well. Or you can sing. Whatever it is that you're comfortable with, you could hum. Whatever it is that that makes you relax and feel happy is a really good thing to add to the massage. So the next thing that we'll talk about is the benefits. So the benefits are this increasing bond with your baby, this connection that you make with your baby. I've taught many mothers to massage their baby, and they say that they've got to know them so much better during massage. Of course, fathers can massage babies as well. That's something that is a very special part of parenting, that you share the things that you do with your baby. So by all means, teach your partners or get your partners to watch this, and they can massage the babies as well. So that's the deepening of the bond. It also, massage regularly helps your baby settle better. So that means that when you're trying to get them to sleep, if you've given them a really calm, peaceful massage, they find it much easier to go to sleep when you put them down in their bed. So that's a good way of helping them to get the message that after a very calm, peaceful massage, you get put down to go to sleep. You get put in your bed, and that's when you go to sleep. So that you don't have to spend hours rocking babies in their prams or however you do it. They will eventually learn that that's part of going to sleep. And when they go to sleep, they sleep at a deeper level. So there's some research that shows that after a massage, you actually go down to a deeper level of sleep. And when you're sleeping, that's when your bones are growing, all the cells in your body are growing and being replenished. So it's a really important thing for babies to get lots of sleep. So that's another good thing. The other thing is when you're touching a baby's skin, you're stimulating the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is a nerve that sends messages throughout the whole body and tells all our organs to operate more efficiently. And one of them is the gastrointestinal tract. So that will help with colicky babies or babies that are a bit windy, whose gut hasn't quite matured enough to kind of function properly with breast milk or cow's milk or whatever milk you're feeding your baby. And it's hard because in utero it hasn't had to do very much at all, and so the baby arrives in the world and suddenly the gut has to actually function. So that what we call the fourth trimester, the first month of life, sometimes is a little bit challenging for some babies. So the massage will really help with that too. So we're going to get to the permission sequence. Now, whenever you massage your baby, you always ask permission. So you rub your hands together, you put your hands out like that, and you say, would you like a massage? And then you look at your baby's face. So what you're looking for is my baby making contact with me? Is my baby crying, looking away from me, looking unhappy? What is this little person trying to tell me? Now, if your baby is looking at you, looks as though they're relaxed, they've got their arms out and they're peaceful, it's worth trying to start the massage. But if they're crying and they're wriggling and trying to get out of your space, don't massage them. Just pick them up, give them a cuddle, and try again the next day. It's much easier to do it that way, and it'll be much more beneficial for both of you. So let's say for the purposes of this video, my baby is happy to be massaged. So I've got a little towel here that I'm going to cover my baby's chest with, because when you get massage, you lose a lot of your internal heat, so you can get cold quite quickly. So what I do is I always have a cover for one part of the body that I'm not massaging, and then I can move the towel down to an area when that I'm not massaging. So what you start with all the time, each time, is the legs. So if you imagine, that's the reason for that is because we pick up the legs and change nappies automatically. So they're quite used to us picking up their legs and doing something with their legs. So that's what we'll start with first. So just a 20-cent piece size of oil in the palm of your hand, rub your hands together, and just just put the oil onto their leg. And then the first stroke is to put your hands in a C cup like that and start from the hip and go from the hip back to the ankle or down to the ankle. So it's just a stroke down. Just a few strokes like that, nice and firm. If you want to know how firm, if you press on your own skin and feel what's comfortable, then you'll know. Not too hard, but not a butterfly touch, which might tickle them. So nice firm strokes. Then you can roll from the hip back to the ankle. We always support whichever limb we are massaging so that they don't have to hold their leg up by themselves. And for this video, I'm not going to do any massaging of the sole of the foot. The sole of the foot is quite sensitive, so be careful not to do too much touching and rubbing on the foot, because you'll see that some babies find that really uncomfortable. So I tend not to do too much on the foot initially. I just let them get used to the massage first. And then in subsequent videos, we'll talk about some more strokes for the sole of the foot. If we hold the ankle like that, we're going to stroke back towards the body. Now, only twice or perhaps 3 times at the most, just back to the body. To help a baby relax, the strokes go from the heart away from the body. So what we're doing is we're doing more strokes away from the body and less strokes back towards the heart. Because as I said before, the purpose is to help babies relax. So we'll just do it away from the body initially and then 3 strokes back. And then we'll do exactly the same thing on the other leg. Now for any babies that are that have any rumbling tummies or a bit of wind, just think about massaging from their right to their left. So from your side, it's in a clockwise position. So my right hand is going to massage from my baby's right side, and I'm just going to do a little arch below the rib cage. So you don't want to be coming up onto their rib cage, because that's where their lungs are, and that's how they breathe. You want to be coming down low. So just think of a landmark. Just find the landmark of their belly button, and just it's a little tiny area, and just a little tiny arch across that area. You can then pick up their ankles and bend their knees in just for a few minutes, and then just gently bring them down. So that will help with any babies that have got rumbly tummies and discomfort in their bellies. So that is a very quick rundown of baby massage. So just think about finishing your massage by stroking from the head all the way down. You can always put oil on their heads if you want to, if they've got a bit of cradle cap, but just bring your hands all the way down their body, and when you finish the massage you say all done, and then you pick them up and give them a cuddle. So thank you so much for watching. I hope we see you again, and if you have any questions, please send them in, and we will answer them as soon as we can. So all the best with massaging your baby.